There's people waiting. What the hell? It's Monday morning. I've been trying to do a video, upload one on eBay, on YouTube. I just don't know what I'm talking about. And at the start of the video, I say it's the 1st of January. Boom. He's going. No food in here. No sausages. I just had a bit. So I think it puts me off putting the video because I'm like, how tragic that I haven't up. This video has been sitting on my phone for 7 days. But it's quite a good one. It's all about returns, so I'm going to stuff it on anyway. Although I was uploading a clip and there's a Hoover going on in the background, so I'm bound to get some comments on that. So I've just had a panic because I thought I'd lost the dog. I mean, he ran out of the house the other day. The eldest opened the door inadvertently, and it went. There's a good lesson. He went phew, out of there, unbelievable, and running down the road. We were all heart in the mouth, and I've got to ring our local people and see if we can get a chain on the door, on our UPVC door. So, I've got to do that. That's one thing I've got to do today. But I've got to get on with some listing. Haven't really done a lot of listing. Let's say some hellos. Faye and Simon, good to see you. Hello, Samantha. Have I seen that name before? I always hate saying this because people say, yeah, I've been here for 4 years. But good to see you. Damien's in. I recognise that name, but with a new logo. Very nice too. Did you get that done on Fiverr? I can see. I did my own logo and I was searching for all sorts of things. I just realised I'm very bad at it. Chop, chop. Lots of hellos. Binged a few. I do that. I binge. Double speed. Binge people. I was binging Kieran and Ricky. I've got a few to catch up on everyone. So I generally get round to everyone eventually. I go through my notifications. Hello, Derek. Good to see you. Peter Stride. Good to see you. Are you sourcing, Pete? What are you doing? Let me know. I've heard a rumour that the Sutton car boot is not going on anymore, so I'm looking for options. Lincoln, good to see you. I'm not sure. I have no idea what that's about. You always get comments about 2 minutes after you've said something. So, yeah. Shaba, good to see you. Doggo. Yeah, so I was running around because he wasn't in the front room in his bed. And I thought, he'd be in the conservatory on the chair, drooling after a squirrel. No, I was like, oh my God. And then I went upstairs and our bedroom was open. He was on our bed. Shouldn't be there, really. Sally's Piccalilli pot. Derek has 7 days from September. 7 days. I have Boots Our Horse from September on my phone. Yeah, I know. I should just do it. I mean, no one cares, do they? No one really cares what I put on, do they? Obviously not. Rosie, good to see you. Yes, it is. First thing we did. The dog is meant to be out of the house 4 to 5 times a day with you on the other end of the lead. Yeah, well, tell me about it. He was out this morning at 7. I woke up at 5:30. He's out at 7 for an hour walk, so I did that. I've taken him in the garden at, when was that? It was about 10 o'clock. He'll go for an afternoon walk around about 1. And then he'll go for a walk at 4. And then we take him out in the garden every hour, so that happens anyway. And then there'll be a late night walk. And then, yeah, so there you go. You've got it spot on there, Cinema Music. Have a point. Hello, Pat. Good to see you. Who else we got? Mark's in. Good to see you. What are we going to do? Temp work. What were you doing? This is interesting. He's got to clear his old tut. Right, so we better get on. I've got to rearrange my windows because I'm totally in all the wrong things. I'm not even in eBay. I'm in YouTube channel content, StreamYard tab. What happens if I close that? Does everything close? No, I've got two tabs open. So yeah, I've got to get out of source, got to get saucy. But I've still got loads of stuff lying around. Stuff that's worth quite a bit of money. Oh, new message. What's this? This book. Oh dear. What's this? Looks like a return. One of those books, Legend of Lone Wolf. This book has multiple torn internal pages, 8 pages, hidden in the midsection. I'm so disappointed. Oh, well, I'll be ringing them up, definitely. Oh, lordy. Let's have a look at this. Oh, yes, I didn't know. I feel like giving them a ring now. They're obviously looking for a refund, aren't they? Another one for the video. Well, I'll give them a call a bit later on. They haven't left negative feedback yet, which is a bonus. Look at that live eBay disappointment. So sales have been all right. I scraped over £100 yesterday, which is all right for this time of year. Yeah, Pete, tell us what your temp work was if you want to, or just message me. Hello, Ian. Good to see you. And let's get on with some listing, I think. Let's do. I'm just sort of like picking random stuff like this is just lying around. I've obviously bought it in. Like here's something I wouldn't mind keeping, but I'm going to sell it. Grandstand Star Force working. How much will one of these get me? I love old stuff like this. I won't let it go cheap. Not a bad price. £75 someone wants, £100 someone wants. I don't think they're going to get that. Let's have a look at the sold. Sold's 102 with box, 53 on bids with box. Let's go to bins. Retail work. Ring them now, Pete. Let's see how you speak to them. I couldn't do it live. And also, I'd probably give their name out, I would think. So no, I have to get myself in the zone. There's a £70 one. It went on offers. Tested and working. Working Grandstand Star Force, £45, but it went on an offer. I think we're looking at 50 quid. 50 quid, I would say. Plus postage, £7.50. Let's see where that takes us. I'll do a little research tab because a lot of these things have gone on offers. Let's try the old Terra Peak. Grandstand Star Force. Does this tell you the actual price? £30 on an auction. How do you get it on bins only? I don't think you can. £50. £50 is what I'm doing. I'm faff around all day. I think it cost me 20 quid. It's not the best in the world, but it's something. Oh, I'm still in blooming. I'm still in Terapeak. There we go. Bring it up on the listing. Someone's trying to get £75 plus postage. That's crazy. And someone started at 45 for bids. £100. They do try and get a high old price. Oh, I don't want to undersell it, but I don't want to oversell it. The old conundrum. Well, this guy put it up for 70 and he took an offer. So let's sell one like this. People talking about me ringing people. Let's have a look. Love that. Yeah, it's a good thing. It wouldn't even cross my mind to phone a buyer. Well, there you go. Each to their own. I'm not saying it's the right way. It's my way. Peter Ray, good to see you. Great start to a Monday morning. A full system power cut. I'm on mobile. Luckily, it's fully charged. Oh, wow. I am thankful for your dedication. Limelight Vinty. Does it all via messaging? No, it's fair enough. I'd confirm things by messaging. I just feel you lose a little something in the messaging. It's like emails. You don't get the, it sometimes can appear a little bit frank and harsh. Nobody likes unsolicited calls, especially me. No, it's true. It's true. I understand. Sometimes I don't always get through. I don't answer the phone if I don't know who's calling. I don't either, to be honest. Well, let's try this at 70. Like I say, someone else listed it at 70. I might go at 65 actually. And let's go large, medium parcel. There we go. So I had another return. It is the period of the returns. It's a month of returns, and I've had a few. I will put my video live, but I just finished off all the filming of that, and I got another one which I mentioned, which was the Wii U. So I got it. I tested it. It was working. Played a disc. Sold it as console only. The buyer got it. Tried to update it. Because his game needed it to be updated, and he got an error. So my question was, it sounds like he's nosed it right up. What do I do? And a lot of people said 50% refund, and I was of that thought to give him a 50% refund because I thought it's him. He's cocked it up. Got the console back, turned it on, and surprisingly, it turned on. It didn't lock it with the error message. So I thought, okay, well, this is, at least it's at the point it was where I sent it. And I could play games on it absolutely fine. And I thought to myself, well, I'm going to try and update the operating system to 5.56 or whatever the latest one is. It was on 5.51, which I imagine is relatively old. And I tried to do it, and I got exactly the same errors messages as him. So it's like, well, it looks like this is genuine, I can see what he's done. And I was a bit annoyed that he had posted it back when it was a collection only. But taking everything into account, I kind of thought, well, okay. I spent a lot of time trying to upgrade it. I've done it about 4 or 5 times, couldn't get anything, researching things online about the error message. In the end, I just refunded him. And it was funny when I asked the question on the stream, some people were saying 50% refund. Some people were saying refund and move on. And I said, you have to take each case and decide it on its own merits. And, some people might be ripping you off. Some people might not be. Obviously, you try and lessen the impact as much as you can. So if I can I don't know if I can do get someone to send something back and they do it themselves rather than through eBay. I'm happy to do that if they're happy to do that. Sometimes if I can do just a part refund on the order without it being raised as a return or anything like that, I'll do that as well. But generally they get sorted out pretty well. So yeah. Just think, we spent the early noughties downloading and paying for novelty ringtones, but these days our phones are permanently on silent. We don't answer them. Very true. I used to have a pager when I worked at BT. I loved a pager because I could get the football results used to come through. Absolutely brilliant. That seemed like magic at the time. Derek will never phone. Another one who'd never phone. I'm not personable enough to call a bike. Well, this is why it's not for everyone. Yeah. Hello, Phil. Good to see you. Yeah. Perhaps I should say that. You phone the buyer and agree something, then do whatever you discuss. It goes pear-shaped. No, this is true. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I say. I remember the drug dealers having pages before they had mobile phones. Well, I wouldn't know about that. Here's a classic. I don't even know if I should play that because I might get monetization. The huge amount of monetization I get from these videos might be taken away from me. But it's a Big Mouth Billy Bass. It's an old favourite of mine. Haven't sold one for over a year though. But let's see how much they're worth. £2.1p. Someone's trying to get us on bids. £38.45. Weird amounts. So that is all what people are trying to get. Now, of course, you do. I mean, this is the standard one, the bass fish. You do get other types of fish. So if you do see one and it's, a different type of fish, I mean, I'd always pick them up, under a £5, try and get them. One went for £43 on bids. That's quite a good price. No box. There's a 15th anniversary edition, but this is the classic. £30 bite now. £45 for the Christmas edition. Different versions. £12.99. 40. I should buy up all the 40 ones and repair them. 20 quid. 27. 20. That's a different one. 24.99 free post. 44.99. Or 44.99 man cave. Motion activated. It seems that they were lucky there. I mean, the standard price seems to be, I might try for 30. Doesn't look like that motion sensor's working on it, though. Oh, no, I've turned it off. That's why. What's going on here? Oh no! No, don't play the music! Oh! 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 Be quiet! Be quiet! I can't even get the batteries out. When you just drives you mad. The kids press that button and it drives you absolutely crackers. Right. Okay. Well, let's go for 35 plus postage. That will be small parcel, I would imagine. It will be small parcel. Right, what am I doing? Okay, $34.99. Take me to the river. I wonder how many of those I've sold on eBay. About 20, I would have thought, at least. An old favourite. Used to see them more than I do now. It is a shame. Go for $39.99. Oh well, we're in the same ballpark. Cole Flipper is in the house on a tea break. Good to see you, Lee. Hope you're well. I almost said, good to see you, Cola. I thought, no, call him by his real name. Clearly broken. I hate it when someone opens an iNad to avoid the postage, but yeah, it is a pain. It is a pain. Doctors had pages. Yeah, that's very true. I've still got my pages somewhere. God knows where it is, though. Never come across a Billy Bass. There you go. I was wrapping up a Lascal buggy board earlier today. I got it nicely packaged, all very compact. I took the wheels off, wrapped them, put them in some sealed bags, take the little plastic screw bits with it, all very careful, so it would fit. It was less than sort of 16 centimeters. I was thinking small parcel, small parcel, small parcel. I weighed it. It was 2,020 grams. And there was no trimmage to be had on the weight. But then again, I did charge my medium parcel rate. So there we go. I had someone offer me £2 for a slipcover Blu-ray. They wanted free postage. I explained, yes, I've had that. Because I've put free postage on a few things. And yeah, I've had exactly the same. I was going to film a Billy Bass repair. Yeah, it is brittle. I did a Billy Bass repair live probably about 3 or 4 years ago. It was the most stressful thing I've ever done. I really should do like a professional hearsay fix because it's relatively easy to fix. Normally just the motor and the cogs are split, so you either need a replacement or super glue the cog back together. But yeah, what else we got? I've got a slick stick. What isn't to love? How much is that? I've got to test that later. Again, just lying around here. It's tripping me up. Slick stick joystick. I don't think I'll be able to retire if this sells. Oh, here we go. United States, £20, £20, £20. Nothing from the UK. Interesting. Sold. Again from the US. UK only. Come on, give me some. $24.99. Oh, that's surprising. $24.99 with postage. Who misses? Yeah, we'll have some of that. We'll copy your title. Stick in $3.79 postage and see what that does. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. Yeah, the cog was bust on this one. Yeah, I should order some of those. I'm sure you can just get a load for a few quid. But there's so many things like the K9s have those motors, little model, model motors. And it's normally the cogs have split and then the grease comes out of the, you get grease on the shaft. This is turned into a carry-on movie now. And it just slips. So normally I just give everything a bit of a clean, get a new cog or just get the old cog and super glue it on and put it all back together. And it's normally pretty good. But yeah, you normally do find some of the plastic is cracked, but you don't need all of the plastic. Like there's bits of plastic that hold in the eyes. You don't necessarily need them. Right, what else have I got? I'm just lying around here. I've got things. I've got annoying little things like this. This is like, okay, what would you do with this? And like, don't give me any horrendous rude answers. It's a sonic bomb alarm clock, obviously got in a bundle. It's still got the on it. I've got the box. I've got everything for it. This is a vibrating pad. So apparently it makes a horrendous noise. It's the sort of thing that sends shivers down my spine. But I don't have the power supply. It's like a 9-volt power supply. I'm tempted just to give it to the charity shop or something. I mean, how much does a sonic bomb alarm clock get me? I mean, it's frustrating stuff like that. Sonic bomb. But it's one of those things. It's been lying around for ages, absolutely ages. There we go. Like, it's only sold in the US. I think this might be a charity shop one. Get rid. UK only. Let's have a look. £10 on bids. Have they got the power supply? Bought this to get my son to work. Very loud. The vibrating disc for 100%. No longer required. Sorry, no, buy it now. Let's just have a look if you have got one for. Oh no, you've got the power supply. Oh, it's like better to give away, donate stuff. Get it out of your head. Yes, indeed. Hello there. I've got to catch up on Mark's videos. You did a top 5 toys of 2023, so I'll be. That sounded good. Mouth and table shattered. Yeah, spares and repairs. Spares and repairs, definitely. Sonic Bomb. I just think of Sonic Boom, which is an old guy who used to be in Spaceman 3. Bit of trancey music. So, yeah. No. Nope. So, yeah, I think I'm going to... If anybody wants, a Sonic Bomb inbox, let me know. Otherwise, it's going to the Chazza. Right, what else we got? Well, I've got this, which I may research. That's nice. I have tested it on my LCD. I've got a little LCD TV, or what do they call it? Is it an LCD TV? It's an old flat screen. It's an old Sony. It's probably about 20 years old. And turned it on, and something happened. He obviously knew something was there, but I know the RF outputs. Now, Dave was in. I don't know. He's probably said hello and then gone to do something a bit more interesting. I know the RF signal on those is particularly dodgy. I mean, Spectrums are bad and ZX81s are bad, but ZX80s. So I might go and get a CRT telly and just try it on there. My first computer. Yeah, very nice computer. Actually, I've got another reseller to thank for sorting me out with this. So you are. So thanks for that. Because I got it home and it didn't blooming work. But got the genuine power supply as well. I mean, that's nice. Let's just research prices. So I'm going to research prices on spares and repairs. See, parts only, someone's trying to get £340. Trying to get refurbished, someone's trying to get £700, but it looks like they got the box. Let's have a look at the solds. The power supply, or a power supply, it's a white power supply, but white, black, I suppose, are similar. £55 sold. Parts only, £270. £240 untested. It's got two. This has actually got two. Under here is the original keyboard. Bom, 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 bom. It's under there. You have to take a couple of plastic pegs out. Hello, Peter Retro. I haven't said hello to you. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I used to go to an independent gaming store where they sold games and had Street Fighter and Sonic on arcade machines inside. Oh, cool. The store was called Sonic Boom. What's your best like fish and chip shop? We've got Chip Smith's, great fish and chip shop near us, and the classic kebab shop that used to be near my mum and dad's was Abra Kebabra. You got any kebab shops like that? I keep buying CRT tellies and testing them for testing and keep selling them. Well, that's good. Yeah, I've got two actually. I don't really fancy packing one up. I should do really, but it's the boxes and everything like that. I had a local comic shop in town which had Street Fighter 2 Championship. Brilliant. Good that you are recharged. The best chippies are in the roughest areas. Yeah, maybe some correlation there. So ZX80. One went for 166. Wow. House clearance links, 21 bids. Such a range. It's a rare thing. I'm thinking working. See, some have gone for about 200, so it is a bit all over the place. I think. I mean, at the moment, it's in a kind of non-working condition. There's an untested one for 250. Parts only 271. That's got the power supply. I might 300. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to do more testing on it. The power supply definitely helps it. It'll be one of those where I'd almost put $29.99. That would be an oversight, wouldn't it? I'll stick my higher postage on it because I will do some sort of insurance on it. So I think we're looking at 300. I think that's in the ballpark, maybe a little bit high. Don't know really. We'll see how that one goes. What else we got? What else have we got? Nosh and Brakes. Nosh and Brakes used to be a great greasy spoonery when I lived in Tooting. I can't remember what it was called though. It was near Graveney Road. Cool. A number of times I've been in there with a hangover after going down the Duke of Devonshire. Independent video shop in Oldham used to have a Champ Edition arcade machine, £1 for 3, if memory serves me. I wonder what happened to it. Oh, I wonder where it went. Seem to be a bit stern and browbeaten. Well, not really. The old comedic charm. I don't know. Should we open it up to the chat? Let's have a vote. Do you think I'm still very light-hearted and amusing, or do you think I'm serious and funny? Vote now. Let's put stern or amusing, and then we will, take a view on that, and I will change my behaviour accordingly. There we go. It's up to the chat. You decide. You decide my life for me. What else we got then? Ridge Racer. Is the game in here? Yes, it is. Good condition. No manual. Ridge Racer on the PS1. Look at that, it just falls out. That looks a bit dodge. It's funny on our chats. I was on James's 24-hour party chat. And Kieran came in the chat. And it's so funny how things can be misunderstood. So I was saying, it's Kieran in the chat. because I've been keeping an eye on what he's doing over Christmas with his Vlogmas and stuff. And I said, still one of the best names, channel names. Rummage Around, brilliant name. And then we got onto my channel name, and we're talking about how I changed it from a rubbish name to like not so rubbish name. And then in the chat popped up a message from Kieran. He said, yeah, great channel name, really appalling content, or really rubbish content. And he was being self-deprecating about his own channel. He was talking about his own channel. And I read it, like, because I was obviously on James's stream talking live. And I thought he was talking about my channel. And I just thought, oh, well, that's not like him. It's a little bit harsh. But, fair's fair. And what I said was, when James read it out was, because I know my channel's not brilliant. I said, he's hit the nail on the head there. So it all gets totally misunderstood. It's only afterwards I realised, about an hour later, I thought, wait on a minute, he might have been talking about his own channel there. So I gave him a ring and just said, I think I misunderstood what you were on about. And so therefore my kind of what I said may have seemed a little bit kind of like, because he's been self-deprecating about his own channel, saying, it's not very good. And I'm saying, you've hit the nail on the head there. So anyway, I had a good chat with him. And he's doing some great stuff. He's his next level reselling thing. It's so much enthusiasm about sort of doing all lots of new things, and quite exciting, really. Quite exciting to watch. So do look out for Rummage Around and his next level reselling. He's given little teasers on Instagram to make you wonder what it is. But it sounds good. It sounds good. I don't want to give anything away. Yeah, a lot of those guys you can take, they really do sort of like push what they're doing, which is nice. Right, one bid, 99p. Yes, typical PS1. This may well go down as CEX, I think. Oh, a lot of them have 2 discs. £18.62. Has it got the 2 discs? No, this is only a 1-discer. Rich. Both discs. No, I've only got 1 disc. High speed. It's the high speed demo. $11.99. $11.99 free post. Yeah, it looks like I'll be doing that one. Was it? I used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. I used to be enthusiastic and driven. I was under 40 then. Red, face red, droopy eyes. Droopy. Kieran is the Labrador of the reselling world. He's always happy and full of energy. Oh, I can't argue with that. Tell us a joke. How do you make a sausage roll? Dad joke. Sorry about that. Amusing. Thank you, Rosie. You've changed. This poor old cinema sitting there going, you've changed, Vinegar Jar. You've changed. Rubbish content, if that's how you feel, fine. Yeah, no, it was all a misunderstanding. Like I say, he was saying, great channel name, rubbish content, but he was talking about his own channel. And I think we're all very self-deprecating about our own channels, sometimes too much so. Just like, do what you feel and go with it and whatever. Hi, Peter. Not me. Peter Ray. I prefer Mortal Kombat. Going back to old arcade machines, Gauntlet, I loved. He used to always be was it Elf Fighter Wizard or something like that? Yes. Cola Flipper, Neil, I'll probably be in Hitchin. I don't know whether I can make Hitchin. It's all dependent whether I can like crowbar myself out of family responsibilities, which I pretty much doubt. So I'm quite sad about that because I always miss these things. But there you go. That is the downside of having a family, I guess. Right. A bear walked into a bar and said, "Can I have a pint of lager?" And the barman said, "Why the big pause?" There we go. A horse walked into the barn. The barman said, "Well, long face, of course." Another joke: 3 bits of string outside a pub, and the first one goes in and goes, "Can I have a pint of lager?" And the barman says, "No, you piece of string. Don't serve pieces of string. Get out." So he comes out and goes, "He wouldn't serve me." So the next bit of string goes in. Says, "Can I have a pint of lager?" And the barman goes, "You piece of string." He goes, "Yes." He goes, "Get out. We don't serve pieces of string in here." Comes out, tells his 2 mates, 2 stringy mates. Third one goes, "Oh, I know what I'm going to do." So he ties himself up into a little bit of a knot, made a loop for the head, pulls out a couple of bits of string for the legs and a couple of bits of string for the arms, and he gets a bit in the loop and like messes up frays it all up so it looks like he's got hair. And he walks into the bath, piece of string, and he goes, "Can I have a pint of lager?" And the barman goes, "Are you a piece of string?" And he looks at him and goes, "Afraid not." So there you go. There you go. Pint of lager and a packet of crisps. Pint of lager and a packet of crisps. Yeah. I booked a hotel. So everyone's talking about their hotel arrangements. There's the knock knock granny one. Knock 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 knock. Who's their granny? Knock knock. Who's their granny? Knock knock. Who's their granny? Knock knock. Who's their aunt? Aunt who? Aren't you glad I got rid of all those grannies? Right, okay, enough jokes. Enough dad jokes. What else we got here? What is this? It's got a camera lying around. Got a camera lying around. Why hasn't this gone on? Is it one of those compact? I think it's one of those compact films. I think I've probably bought this up before. I've got at least two of those. Oh, hello. What's this? Just happen to have a random typewriter, which never went on, which probably was on a previous List 5 Live. And I got this, and I can't even get the bloody thing open. Oh, there we go. The person couldn't work out how to. It's a portable. It's like 100 years old. They couldn't work out. These pop out, and they couldn't work out how to put them back. And I worked it out eventually, which is nice. So we've got some wonderful. It isn't in the best of conditions. A Remington portable. This is my little test sheet, which you can't see. Look at that. That's a bit knackered, isn't it? But it will be reflected in the price. It is the Remington World Service. There we go. We've got a label on there. Date 1/1/26, 1926, 97 years old. Unbelievable. We hereby guarantee the Remington portable. So look, this is where they haven't been able to get the thing in because they didn't know what they were doing. I think I bought it for £8. It's either 8 or 20. Can't quite remember which. Right, let's save that one for later. Knock knock. Who's there? Yes, big issue. See you later, Lee. Have a good one. Have a good one. So yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people going to Hitchin. I will see if I can go. We will see. Remington World Service. No, I've got a Remington men's nose, ear, and eyebrow hair trimmer. It's not quite what I'm looking for on the complete listings. Here we go. This is 1926. Oh my God. 1920. Yeah, 1926. Some of these do go for good money. Definitely. Sold items. Remington portable. 157 from States. I wonder what these get used for. I mean, people can't buy these for use, surely. It's just that look, isn't it? £157 United States. It looks exactly the same, but it's got a little red. Yeah, no, it is exactly the same. It's got a little red bit on the left. $300, approximately 250 quid. Well, I'm selling some high value stuff today, or listing, I should say. Case and key. It went for 157. That's in the States. I hate looking at things from the States. Let's do another research tab. Yeah, it would be film prop. I will put prop in the title, definitely. God, I do hate it that you cannot get your Seller Hub. But there we go. I've got my own little link for Seller Hub, then research. Paste. 1926, Remington Portable. No results found. Antique typewriter, Remington Home, £51. That's crazy price, 50 quid. Hum. Sometimes you go around in circles with research. Like you try the solds, and then you're back on you don't get many solds, so you go to research tab and don't get much on research tab. So you go back to current listings. Everything's in the States. Before I even picked it up, I was thinking £150. And I think that would do me. That would do me just right. Yeah, yes, no exact matches. Let's just go Remington Portable Typewriter. Oh, there's one. No, there's one for 57. Don't like doing it. Let's list it by highest price. Yeah, one went for 200 with on offers. It is working. I mean, it's not brilliant. Again, it will be reflected in the 125 new ribbon. Model 1. What's this? Does it say if it's a Model 1? I think 150 might be too much, but I'll start it at 150 and see how we go. Have we listed 5 already? Well drafted. I tell you, this is probably the 5th one. Let's have a look. We've done the typewriter, the Ridge Racer, the ZX80, the Slick Stick Joystick, the Billy Bass. Oh, he's done 6, drafted 6. So 48 minutes left. Let's send out some offers. I've had someone message me because they bought a book and it was ripped. So I'm going to have to ring them up. And yes, there's been a usual Monday. Yeah, good to see you, Jack. I probably had about, there were tons of the Smurfs. And the answer is I've made my money on them because I think they cost me 20 quid and I've got over 100 quid back on them, but I still have quite a few left, which will probably be bundled. I think, I've probably sold about a quarter of them, but made 5 times the money. So yeah, they will be bundled. Where did you sell the train in December? The train in December. Which train? I probably sold several trains in December. Well, I did. I know I sold several trains. So that could be one of about 6 items. So you're going to have to be a little bit more. You're going to have to help me out here, Chris, because I don't know what you're talking about. Bring back your Thursday Night Live. Well, they weren't just mine. They were mine and Nick's and Derek's. And it kind of stopped because people were busy. But, I think we're all, would always have a chat at any time. So if I got a message from Derek or Nick or anyone else really saying, do you want to go live and like chew the cud about reselling, we do that. But it kind of like around about November, I think Derek was busy and Nick was obviously moving. So, that still doesn't help me. That still doesn't help me at all. Right. Offers to watchers. Got 9 minutes and then I'm out of here. 81. Send offers to watchers. A large Donkey Kong plush, 17 inches. I've got it for 23. This would cost me 50p. I got it up for £23 plus £7.49 postage. I'm going to offer £5 less, £17.99. Tempting to go, I'll offer 20 quid, but £17.99. Let's see if I can. Perhaps I should do it in percentage terms, but £17.99. That'll be good. That'll create a space on the shelf. I've got an Arnold. So you've got a train here. I've got an Arnold N-Gauge. Hello, Kath. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Watching some Happy Mondays yesterday. It was £20 one. £20. This cost me about £1. Up for £20. Let's go £16.99, 15% off, I think. Let's see how that goes. Le Creuset hazelnut iron pan. It's up for £27.99. Bit of a pain to pack, so I don't want to dip it too much in the price, but we will go £24.99. I believe that will be around about 12% off. £3, something like that, 11-12% off. I know Chris was saying that generally with offers, it's got to be a good offer. A Trix locomotive with tender up for £225, £225. Send an offer of, I think it's got to be 200, isn't it? £25. I think crazy how some of these things you think, 25 quid, but it is a £225 item. And it hasn't sold. It's gone. Mog, the Forgetful Cat, up for £19.99. It's an offer going out for £16.99. This is great fun. Listen, I've only got 5 minutes of this, but it's got to be done. Sony PlayStation console with Deadpool. I sold a PlayStation the other day. It only went for about 25 quid. This is up for 40. It's got Deadpool Zone. It's tested with a controller. That's surprising that the other one was on so cheap. But there you go, £34.99, £5 off. Just another manic Monday. Written by Prince, of course. That song. Microprose Golf Commodore Amiga Big Box version. On for £8.99. See, when things get these low prices, it's difficult to knock much off because, you won't make any money. Furby Christmas Xmas edition, up for $22.99. Didn't sell over Christmas period. Knock a fiver off. I don't want a Furby. Probably bought it for like a quid or two. Wiz and Liz, Mega Drive game. Yeah, I had someone message me about this. It was a viewer. They're saying they really wanted it, but they never bought it. I don't know if that's anyone in the chat. Hello, is this the Barbara Woodhouse channel? True, only oldies will get that. Sit. I've got no idea where he is, so I'll try and call him. Poco, come on. He doesn't listen to me at all. Come on. I need like a bit of chicken or something. Right, Revel Battleship. I've got this huge model kit. It's up for £90. Send offers. Off that one, £79.99. It cost me 10 quid. So if I can get 80 quid, that'll be good. What else we got? We've got loads. A pair of Echo grey leather sandals. They were nice. They did look brand new. They're up for 50 quid. While they're not shifting. $42.99 on those. On that up the flagpole. 62 sneaky watchers. Oh, well, Shabba, thank you very much. Do you know the things I do to try and get a like, a comment, or even, dare I say, a subscribe? I mean, it beggars belief. I do try my best. One word from you, and he does exactly what he likes. Yeah. I always worry he's got out because he got out of the house the other day. I'm just panicking. He's found like a little escape route. But yeah. Have I taken my dog to doggy English classes yet? Because he is Romanian, which could be the trouble. Not yet. Yes. Maybe for sometime in the future. Yeah, today's cultural landscape. Yeah, things have changed. I don't think she would get along too well. Hello, Patch. Good to see you. There are a few big lots of N-gauge train stuff at my local auction last week. I threw a couple of bids for 150. They went for... Really? Well, I don't know why my stuff hasn't sold. We've got good stuff there. Who knows? I'll give you a like. Oh, thanks very much. What's the cheesy thing to say these days? Likes are free. I've got my latest video. My youngest is going, like and subscribe. I could probably find the clip, but you will see it when I eventually get around to uploading this video. Flipping Cat has come back beat up again. Does he walk on the right hand side of the pavement? He will walk anywhere on the pavement where he thinks there's a squirrel. He's just like, but we have the lead in the left hand side. Past the lead on the left hand side. Right, we're going to do two more offers. Got 2 minutes. This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lunchbox bowl and cup set, which I thought cost me 2 quid. I thought it was a really lovely thing. Real lovely bit of vintage. Been up for $32.99. Hasn't sold. I don't want to knock too much off. 30 quid off for going out. And a trapdoor board game, rare. Oh, I might do 3 actually. Trapdoor, just a board game, just cardboard and plastic bits, up for 60 quid. But again, it is a rare collectible thing, apparently. So I'll knock a fiver off that and see if that garners any interest. And then we've got a boom box up for 90 quid. And again, I'm less inclined to knock a huge amount off because there's such things to pack. But £85. We'll see what happens with that. Right, I'm going to have to ring this. Sell them separately. 20 quid for the lunchbox, 10 quid for the bowl. Yeah, no, I could do, but the lunchbox and the cup fit perfectly. No, sorry, the bowl and the cup fit perfectly in the lunchbox. which is why I'm doing it like that. But maybe you could be right. You could be right. Right, I've got to ring these people up. This person with the book. Wish me luck. Everyone have a brilliant week. Have some great sales, even though Christmas is gone. And hopefully upload that video. If not, I'll see you next Monday for another one of these. Take it easy, everyone. And do leave a like and do leave a comment. Can I get more than one comment this week? Imagine if I got like 5. That would blow my mind. Anyway, take it.